Hello, and welcome back to the Big Sad. That's right, I said it. Anyway, let's talk about the Islanders losing Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Something I'm still getting used to saying. 8-2 to Tampa Bay. Yeah, where do you start? Well, I guess you start with Thomas Greiss was in net, but he gave up 3 goals that weren't at all his fault, and then we pulled him. Goal number 1. Braden Point does a really good job to skate around this weird traffic cone that was out on the. Oh, it was Ryan Pulock. That was the joke. Okay. Braden Point just beats him with his speed, gets around the corner, just slides it in. Fantastic stuff from Braden Point. Second goal, or the Isles scored the second goal on the power play, and they weren't going to score 5-on-5 at that point in the game. You could kind of tell how cooked they were right from the get-go. They lost every puck battle. What are you going to do? Anyway, so after the Islanders tie it, they concede a power play. And on that power play, there's a turning point in the game. It may or may not be a turning point. So, Brock Nelson steals the puck on the blue line, goes in on a breakaway by himself, can't settle the puck down, really, and shoots it off to the side of the net. And then Tampa goes back, and they get a goal from, I believe this one was Hedman. They had defensemen score back-to-back goals there. So Hedman makes it 2-1. A lot of traffic in front. Greiss, again, the first one he gets kind of screwed by his defender. This one he can't see the puck. Third one, Tampa Bay scores again from the blue line. Blue Point, I like that beer. And it's another one where they effectively screen Greiss. They must have watched Philly do that, and or they're just good at it. Or they just scored the ways that the Islanders provided for them. 3-1 after one. Just, I wasn't giving up yet, but they looked pretty tired, the Isles. And, that's on us. Could have finished the series in 5, like Tampa did. And they didn't. They let it keep going, and I think it cost them the game tonight. Tampa Bay had their legs going. They were fast. The Islanders couldn't get anything going outside of that power play goal. Second period, Yanni Gourde scores on the first opportunity that Tampa has. Tampa was also ridiculously efficient, having not missed the net with a shot until 2 minutes left in the third. So, it's kind of a perfect storm. Pun intended. Because the Thunder and the Lightning. Anyway. 4-1 at that point. Honestly, we don't have to go into too much of specifics after that. Letty got one. Taze gave a really bad play at his own line, and Tampa scores on that 7-2, and they get an 8th. I think if they kept it to 6-2 and you end the game having scored the last goal, you could take something out of it. You could say, hey guys, we were dead exhausted tonight, and we were still able to stick 2 in against a team that's not known for their defense, but they are good defensively. It's just that they have so much high-end offensive talent that people don't talk about. The depth on their blue line and their sensational goaltending from Vasilevsky, who made a couple pretty good saves tonight when the Islanders put pucks on net, which was not often enough. Third period, the Isles basically didn't show up. It's weird to say I'm okay with that, but they looked so exhausted that I don't think it made any sense to really go after it when you're down 5-1 and everybody's clearly cooked. But yeah, so credit to the Lightning for finishing off their series so that it gave them the time off that they needed. Obviously, there's warning signs about how fast they were and how not fast we were. But, I think I chalk a lot of it up to the rest. And obviously, the Isles won't practice today, and they can throw out the tape and reset. Varley is the only guy I'm a little bit worried about mentality-wise. Anyway, let's talk about non-hockey stuff. Twitter, it's been a while. Well, actually, it's literally never happened that the Islanders were this far with this many eyeballs on them with social media existing. And it's definitely getting it's like a feeling out process for Isles fans on being good or being this good. A lot of people got their dunks in with the I ate to be us. A lot of Cockney accents on Twitter last night. A lot of people that have been waiting a while to dunk. Some Ranger fans, some Toronto fans, Toronto writers getting involved, very professional. But I would say just ignore it all because, they've been waiting for something like this for a while. The Islanders haven't lost a regulation game since Game 4 of the Capital Series. Rangers fans have been watching from the sidelines for a long time now. They get the first overall pick, and they're going to be exciting next year. But if you're going to focus on the now, I don't know how any Ranger fan is like, maybe because they're part Tampa Bay with the guys that they've traded there. They have a little bit of connection with Tampa Bay. But I just ignore it. It's like, I don't know. I got baited into a couple, not even spars. It's just like discussions for me. I'm boring like that. I won't get into a spar. But I would say just ignore it, guys. We're in the conference finals. I think you have to throw that game out last night, considering, played a Game 7 a couple days ago. And, mentally, I don't think they were quite ready for this one yet. That's all right. I wasn't either. I'm kind of in the just happy to be here, camp. The players obviously can't think like that because they're the ones fighting for it. And also, people will go back to making fun of the Islanders. They'll take anything they can get. But Game 1, that's what happened. I'm trying to think if I would do any lineup changes. I think Grice goes back in since he really didn't have a shot at any of the 3 goals he gave up. And also because you're kind of just chucking it out from the goalie's perspective. What are they supposed to do? I mean, the Isles defense just terrible. And the Lightning's offense was amazing. So, Braden Point is a top 10 player in the league. I have said it, and so it is. And that's the video for today. I a little bit meandery, but I didn't even know what you do with that game. So, Game 2, Wednesday, I'm going to be trying to get to offsides for the Friday game. Really excited. Go support them. They're only around as long as the Islanders are at this point. So go support them in the city. And maybe I'll see you guys there. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Belmont Bunch. And we might have something non-hockey planned coming forward. But anyway, like and subscribe below, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.